I sat on the bench for a few seconds staring at the backpack. 10 bundles of cash, totaling $50,000. My brain kept trying to come up with reasons why I shouldn't just walk away with it. But the longer I sat there, the more wrong the whole situation felt. So I zipped the bag shut, stood up, and walked toward the transit police office inside the station. The officer at the desk looked up when I walked in. "Can I help you?" "I think someone left this on the train," I said, placing the backpack on the counter. He asked what was inside. I hesitated for a second before unzipping it. The shock on his face was palpable once he saw the stacks of money, and he immediately signaled another officer over. Within a few minutes, I was dragged into a small office to explain everything. Which train I was on, what the guy looked like, which stop he got off at. One of the officers carefully counted the cash, while the other kept asking questions. When they finished, the officer looked at me and confirmed it. $50,000. Somehow, hearing it out loud somehow made it feel even more surreal. Then the officers asked if there was anything else inside the bag. I remembered the phone and pulled it out. As if on cue, the screen lit up. Incoming call. No name. Just a number. Both officers immediately looked at each other. "Let me answer that," one of them said. He picked up the phone himself and answered. He didn't say anything at first. Then a voice on the other end spoke. "Do you have the bag?" The officer muted the phone and glanced at his partner. "That's not the same guy," he said quietly. I looked between them, confused. "What do you mean?" The second officer explained that about 15 minutes earlier, someone had called the station reporting a stolen backpack, but the description they gave didn't match the one sitting on the desk. Different color, different size, which meant that more than one person was currently after the same money. The officer continued. "Who is this?" he asked. There was a pause on the other end. Then the line went dead, and the room suddenly felt a lot more tense. One of the officers stood up and walked over to their window facing the street outside the station. After a moment, he turned back to me. "You might want to stay here for a while." "Why?" I asked. He nodded toward the phone on the table. "Because if someone is calling that phone, there's a good chance they're already trying to find it. And if they saw you getting off the train with the bag, they might come looking for you first. So now I'm left with a question. Do I stay and help the investigation? Or do I leave before things get more complicated?"